Why do I need fall protection training? Well, it's an OSHA requirement, so the employer has a responsibility. The employer's responsibility is to make sure that if they have an employee working at height, that they're aware of those hazards, that they understand those hazards, and they know how to protect themselves while working at height with those hazards. Does that make sense? But it's not just the employer that has a responsibility, it's also the employee. The employee also has a responsibility. Now that the employer has established, you guys have your safety manuals, safety plans. I know it's outdated, but we'll work on that. We have a foundation from which we are going to work from. So the employer has a responsibility, the employee has a responsibility to follow the direction and the requirements that the employer has established. Does that make sense? So here's what the employee shall be trained in, and that's according to the 269, because that's what we follow here with production, transmission, and distribution. The employer shall ensure that each employee has demonstrated proficiency. So notice, you say, man, why does this class have to be in person? It has to be in person because the employer has to make sure, so Garland Power and Light has to make sure that those that are working at height for them actually know what they're doing and actually know how to use the system. And then the training is going to include the nature of fall hazards in the work area, the correct procedures for erecting, maintaining, storing, disassembling, and inspecting the fall protection systems to be used, roles and responsibilities, fall protection equipment limitations, and the role of employees in fall protection plans. Most importantly, you're here to receive a firm knowledge and understanding about fall protection safety so that you may safely conduct your work to complete the mission and return home safe in the same healthy condition that you came to work in.